First up, though, ahead of the opening of the U.S. Embassy in Jerusalem, protests broke out in the Gaza Strip. Israeli gunfire injured upwards of 20 people as they took a violent turn. Protests have begun building up as the embassy's opening is nearing. I'm talking about the new American embassy, which will be opened later today. Palestinians are all set to hold major protests in the Gaza Strip, the West Bank, the old city of Jerusalem, and at places near the new U.S. Embassy to voice their anger over the relocation. WION's Daniele Pagani is joining me live from Jerusalem. He's tracking those developments for us there in the city. Thanks for joining us this afternoon, Daniele. It's a big deal for the United States and Israel, of course, the fact that the embassy is opening today, following through on one of President Trump's promises, of course. But are there other countries who are also participating in this fanfare? We know that Egypt and and the EU have opted out. But who is part of this celebratory atmosphere there in Jerusalem?
Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to all our viewers from Jerusalem. So the Israeli foreign minister informed that it had invited 86 representatives of different countries, all those having a representative premise in Tel Aviv on Israeli soil. Many of them did not accept this invitation, though. Only 30 to 33, 3 are still to be confirmed, decided to go. Notably, what is maybe interesting for us is that India decided not to accept the invitation of the foreign minister of Israel. The ambassador of India here in Israel decided to decline, to remark that India anyway has a very independent stance when it comes to Israel and Palestine. It considers both the entities at the same level, and it doesn't want to hurt the feelings of neither of the two. Despite enjoying a very good business relation with Israel, India has also voted against the move of the United States Embassy when it was time to vote it on the United Nations. Notably, as you say, that the European Union in bloc decided to avoid participating, and it is still not clear if the United Arab Emirates will decide eventually to send at least a message, because what we know and what sources told us is that Netanyahu interacted personally with high dignitaries coming from the United Arab Emirates in the recent days, and this is absolutely not a typical kind of interaction for two countries which have been, I would say, on at least opposite side for ages.
Absolutely. So the battle lines are clearly drawn, in opinion at least, as far as this embassy move goes. Stay with me a while longer, Daniele.